78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Y'all smash that like button and hit the subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share the video. All right, let's talk about it. So I'm sure by now everybody has heard about the Marcellus Wiley incident with his wife, Annemarine. Now, Marcellus Wiley being a former NFL player, current podcaster, former Fox News contributor, Fox Sports News contributor, married to this woman, Anne-Marie. They have 4 children together, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And she is a former reality TV star, right? She had like one season on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or something like that, right? Now, she has accused her husband, Marcellus Wiley, of being violent towards her. She called the police over the 4th of July weekend. He got arrested. She claimed that he poked her in the face in the midst of an argument. All right. And that was enough for the police to come in and arrest him, even though, according to the reports, there were no witnesses that actually saw this. It was her word against his, right? So he poked her in the face allegedly, and then they arrested him. So now, they're both, Marcellus Wiley and his wife, are now using social media and trying to win the battle of public opinion, right? And this is what happens in toxic relationships, because I do believe they have a toxic relationship. Marcellus Wiley goes on to talk about how, he's doing this for, he's going to stay silent, he's going to do what he got to do for his kids, blah, blah, blah. She's out here telling people, now she's making another accusation. She's claiming that Marcellus Wiley raped her on multiple occasions. Like forcefully had his way with her, okay? And she married him after one of these allegations, after these instances. So she said that he showed her signs that he was a violent man, right? He supposedly raped her, and then a year later, she married the man, okay? Interesting, ain't it? Then she claims throughout the marriage, I believe she's saying he raped her on other occasions, okay? Now, Marcellus comes back and he's claiming that his wife is toxic. His marriage has been full of her cheating on him, going behind his back, messing with other guys, even some of her friends, she was messing with, stuff like that, right? And he said that he was willing to go through hell if it meant he gets to be in the same house with his kids every day, right? So basically, he's willing to go through hell, right? Now, this is I wasn't there. Don't nobody know what happened, right? But this is my issue. And this is some game I'm going to give y'all for free over here, all right? Listen, don't stay in no toxic relationship, y'all. It ain't worth it. You can blame it on the kids and all that kind of stuff, but don't stay in a toxic environment, because it's not good for the kids to see y'all, 2 people who are falling out of love with each other, but you still are walking around the house arguing. You're in the same house arguing. The kids seeing that and they're learning, and they think to themselves, I ain't getting married. I ain't finna, man. If this was marriage, y'all, man, my God, every day y'all arguing and fighting. Because all you're doing is, first of all, if you're only there for the kids, okay, you're going to have physical confrontations eventually, right? Because the sight of this other person, the fact that the other person don't appreciate you, whatever the case may be, is going to send you into a rage, okay? Right? When you see that other person get dressed, putting on smell goods, and y'all ain't together, but then this person's finna go hang out somewhere and come in the house 2, 3 in the morning, you supposed to not care, right? Because y'all ain't in love, y'all ain't together. But we all know, ain't no man going for that unless you just a sucker, right? So it's best to let her move on and let her get her up out the crib. I understand Marcellus's perspective where he wants to be with his kids in the same household, and that's a dream that a lot of men have that the media doesn't talk about, especially with Black fathers. The media tries to portray an image of us we abandon our families and all types of stuff. A lot of brothers that I know personally have sacrificed a lot in order to be with their kids, because they don't trust their child's mother to raise the kids, okay? So a lot of them have done what they had to do. Now, Uh, Emmanuel Ocho, a former colleague, former co-host of one of Fox Sports One shows with Marcellus Wiley, um, and him and Marcellus are now on good terms, to my knowledge. But he came out and he said that he basically insinuated that Marcellus' wife was cheating on him. He said that Marcellus' wife was doing something public where she was like tracking her roots, all right, which led her to Nigeria. Okay, and with Emmanuel Ocho being Nigerian, he said that while she was, I guess she was in Nigeria, and one of Emmanuel Ocho's people, somebody he knows, sent him a video, a short clip of her in the club or her in some social setting with some wealthy Nigerian businessman, right? And according to Emmanuel Ocho, he didn't use these words. I'm using these words, but he was basically insinuating she was booed up with the dude. He was very careful with his words. He was like, yeah, she was just too comfortable for me. She's leaning in. Like, it's not your husband, but she's really giving this dude, that energy, right? So we all know that she was booed up with some other dude, right? So this is my thing. Marcellus claims that the woman also put a voodoo curse on him. He said she put a voodoo curse on their family. Listen, Marcellus, brother. Listen. It goes to all y'all. Ain't nothing cute about being with no toxic relationship. It's just not. You don't get extra brownie points for it. It doesn't mean you're tough, you're a strong man because you're enduring pain. You're letting somebody hurt you and disrespect you. That doesn't mean you don't get extra points for that, right? You don't. Another thing men have to stop doing is stop trying to save this woman's face until something bad happens. Because, see, when everybody knows she a piece of trash behind your back, and people trying to give you hints and stuff, and you trying to make everything look good about her. No, she good, man. Woo woo. Then when the ish hit the fan and she turn on you, now you trying to go back and empty the clip. Oh no, man. I'm finna let the cat out the bag. I'm gonna tell you what's really going on. Too late, bro. Too late. In this society, we live in a society of simps, right? We live in a society of men who are no longer men. They're afraid to talk to women unless they texting or DMing or some crap like that, right? These don't even approach women no more. And they take pride in not approaching women, right? We live in a society where everything is so-called toxic masculinity, right? Just you being a man and giving man energy is threatening to everybody now, right? That's the world we live in. So you gotta pick and choose your battles with these broads very, very carefully, right? You gotta pick and choose who you're gonna give that type of energy to. And if the woman don't deserve it, the moment you seen, you say she was cheating on you, she was unfaithful, then walk away. Walk away. Don't stay in a toxic environment. Because I'm gonna tell you something else. Contrary to popular belief, if your woman cheats on you, and you keep her, right? She's gonna lose a little bit of respect for you. I'm just my opinion, okay? I know people, oh no, bro, that ain't true, OG. I'm just telling you. If you stay with her, a little bit of her respect for you is going to go away. If you left her, but just remained on good terms, but you left her and moved on, now she has to eat that. Now she has to look at what she lost. But there was no learning lesson in this situation, for Marcellus, because you stayed with her. You saying it's multiple times she cheated. It's according to you. This is according to Marcellus, multiple times. Then what was you doing? What happened to you and your self-esteem? Because she's not cold like that, bro. I understand that's the mother of your children. But multiple times she cheating on you? Ain't like you dating Oprah or something, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can overlook some stuff with Oprah. Like, girl, go on out there and get you some love. Girl, anybody tripping on that Oprah? You know what I'm saying? Just sock it to my, to my pockets. You know what I mean? But anyway, and then as for this lady, Annemarine or whatever, for her to allege that Marcellus raped her on several occasions, but you married him, and you putting up posts talking about how he was such a great man and this and that. That's what Emmanuel Ocho was saying. He was like, I'm confused because she put up a post uh, before, saying how when she got kicked off the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills show, she put up a post saying that Marcellus, like she blessed to have a strong black man as her husband, blah blah, got her back and all that kind of stuff. So, which one is? Is he this great husband, strong black man, or is he a graper? Is he a graper? What is it? And this is the same stuff. These little contradictions like this is why I be trying to tell y'all, but y'all didn't want to hear it. And then I had to say, well, I ain't gonna say y'all. Some people didn't want to hear it. And then I had to say, that's why I didn't want to listen to nothing old girl was saying about the Diddy situation, Cassie. Oh, he raped you. He did this. He done that. But then he come in your living room and rape you in your husband's house, the house you and your husband living at. Diddy came over there and raped you. But then 2 days later, you going sneaking off to meet Diddy at the hotel. And when the jury asked, when the court asked her why, well, it wasn't always bad. Sometimes we had good times. No. You got if a man can lose credibility when he get caught saying things that don't make sense, a woman's supposed to be able to lose credibility as well, right? Now let's be clear. I don't feel sorry for Marcellus Wiley at all. Brothers like Marcellus Wiley, this is what irritates me about y'all. Y'all do your best jig performance. Y'all do your best tap dancing, Mr. Bojangles. Every time it's a racial issue or something, y'all always trying to be quote unquote fair and not be quote unquote woke, right? Oh, you gotta look at it from both sides, man. I mean, look, I feel like this, man. Carmelo Anthony, man, he should have done this, and he should have, I feel like this, man. Colin Kaepernick, man, this is America, man. You don't want to be here, man. You can leave, brother. You ain't got nobody forcing you to be here, man. Man, Colin Kaepernick, man, this dude don't know nothing about racism. He's from Wisconsin. He grew up with white parents in Wisconsin. He don't know. Well, Goofy, if Colin Kaepernick grew up a black dude with white parents in Wisconsin, wouldn't he know more about racism than you? Wouldn't he be privy to more information than you? Right? But this is the type of stuff Marcellus Wiley and them you should sit on their show and talk about, him and Jason Whitlock. This ultra black conservative nonsense, which just means another fancy word for Mr. Bojangles, tap dancer, right? Y'all did all that and still got let go off of Fox. Now y'all on the YouTube. Now y'all on YouTube, run your mouth, running them up. Max Kellerman still hasn't spoken on it from what I've seen. And I said that in my last video about this incident because Marcellus Wiley, every chance he gets, runs to Max Kellerman's defense. Whenever Stephen A. Smith is talking about Max Kellerman, whenever Max Kellerman's name comes in the news, Marcellus can't wait to let you know that Max is his boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Me and Max, man, we go back. Man, White Max knows me, man. Me and Max, man. Yo, Max, my guy. And he'll do a whole complete podcast just glazing the hell out of Max Kellerman. I mean, glazing, right? Riding with Max to the end. I would expect Max Kellerman at some point to come out and defend his friend. Wish him, you ain't got the, you can just say something like, hey, man, I heard about this unfortunate situation going on with Marcellus, my boy. Man, hopefully everything works out. Man, I'm praying for you and your family. Something. I ain't heard nothing from Max, unless y'all have. And people tell me, well, Max Kellerman doesn't have a podcast, bro. It's not fair. Max Kellerman, he doesn't have a podcast. Max Kellerman talks about boxing on Ring TV. He talks about a whole bunch of stuff he shouldn't be talking about. He talking about hip hop and everything. He be bringing that stuff up. He can take a segment of that show. He can go on his social media on Twitter or X or whatever, Instagram, and show some love to Marcellus. But see, y'all not gonna hold Max accountable. And not Jason Whitlock, even he came out and defended Marcellus. Emmanuel Ocho, who's not even on good terms with him, pretty much laid out and confirmed that his wife was cheating on him. These brothers. Well, where's Max Kellerman? Where's Master Kellerman? Where is he? Now all you ninjas come to my chat, man, he ain't gotta do nothing. Man, that's crazy, bro. People like you get on my nerve. Y'all see the world through racial lenses. All y'all see is racial lenses. Everybody on this planet sees the world through racial lenses. Everybody. Okay? Now, the difference is whether you're going to admit it or not. But the worst thing you could say to somebody like me who got a brain, I don't see color. Sure you do. You absolutely see color. Everybody sees color. You see? You do. We have one standard. I'm talking about even black people. You have one standard for the other man and one standard for the brother man. That's always been like that. Okay? It's always been like that in this country. And black folks have allowed it to happen, especially in this new era, this new generation, this new time of social media. If we can make money off of somebody else's pain, whatever they're going through, people just do it. They just do it. They don't care. They don't care if it's the truth, or whatever. You don't care what these allegations can how these allegations can harm the children and stuff like that. Somebody kids is gonna see some of this content, right? And it's very hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're not a content creator, you just somebody in the comments, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Okay. But content creators, we have to deal with people who don't like you or don't like you because of your opinion or your prediction you made about a sporting event or something. So therefore, they go off the rail and start making crazy allegations against you and just stuff to slander you, right? But, you know, when you got kids my age and they watch this type of stuff, that stuff can send you into a rage. You see what I'm saying? So, but nobody cares because most of these dudes on here ain't got no kids like that, no of that age. So they don't care. They won't ever feel that type of effect. So I'm very careful, though I don't like Marcellus Wiley, because like I said, because of the stuff I saw him and Whitlock doing to Colin Kaepernick, every day degrading him and siding with them folks against Kaepernick, acting like this man was some type of like he, you know, like whatever, like it was just crazy, bro. The stuff they was doing, the amount of cutting the jigs that they was doing, siding with the NFL over Kaepernick. I'm not going to forget that. It bothered me then. It bothers me now. Okay, and it still bothers me that Max Kellerman, who gets constantly glazed by Marcellus, has not came to Marcellus' defense, not one time, publicly. I don't care what you did behind the scene, publicly, because everybody act like they ride with you behind the scene when you're in trouble. People text you, want to be nosy, call you, hey bro, you good? I'm just checking, just make sure you good. Woo. Publicly, will they stand next to you though? Will they stand next to you publicly? That's what really matters. So, you know, certain people will, some people won't. And Max Kellerman so far appears to be one of them so-called friends that's not going to stand with you when you're in trouble, not in public, okay? So, yeah, I don't feel sorry for Marcellus. You said so yourself that this girl had been cheating on you for years, basically multiple incidents of infidelity. Talking about she didn't put a voodoo. Listen, man, a broad got one time for me to catch her working some roots on me. You feel me? A broad got one time for me to walk in one of these spare bedrooms, look in the closet, and see a mason jar with some of my stuff in there, binding and wrapping. Yeah. Somebody gonna get poked in their forehead, you dig? And not with my finger. You feel me? So I'm just saying, that's just me though. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button. Share the video. All that good stuff. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Patreon, man. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. New content is up there right now as we speak. You know, I got some more coming too. Make sure y'all sign up for the LDBC Fitness. We're going to be over there on the Patreon, the same Patreon, patreon.com/78 Sports TV. We're going to be over there cooking. I'm going to start giving y'all some game and talking about my journey, trying to improve my health and all that good stuff. And then we're going to share some ideas on that, of course. And make sure you follow me on Rumble. Follow me on Rumble at 78 Sports TV on Rumble. 78 Sports TV on all social media, Instagram, all that good stuff. See y'all next month in the great city of Milwaukee. You know what I mean? August 8th and 9th for the LDBC, mighty LDBC meet and greet. Know how to try in a minute. Be a part of those deuces.